What's up? Happy Tuesday. Hey, Monique. Thanks for joining me, Monique. I never schedule anything ahead of time. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. While everybody's going on with their life, honey, I'm sitting here working, working, working. So I thought I'd come on live over here on the Patreon and see what y'all were doing today. I know I owe y'all a video for the Real Housewives of Atlanta salaries. It's so much going on. It is so much going on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Trying to pop out everything. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Okay. I need to send out my notifications for my Patreon people. Might just be me and you, Monique. Might just be me and you. First of all, I don't know if y'all saw. Well, a lot of us have been, y'all saw the post yesterday. You said you've been waiting on this one. It's juicy. It is juicy. It is juicy. Y'all, I don't know if you saw the post yesterday about the reported salaries from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I think they stretch the truth a little bit, but for the most part, there's some truth to it. It kind of reinforced a lot of what I've already said, because I love coming online and saying I told y'all so. I do. I love flexing my credibility muscles. I love saying, look, I told y'all Shamari was gonna be gone months ago. Look, I told y'all Kenya was coming back months ago. While everybody else is probably in their feelings like, Kenya was in negotiations or Shamari wasn't coming back. But it is what it is. I told y'all months ago that everybody was coming back. Everybody. I told y'all that there would be no new people, but they were gonna just be rotating the peaches. I told y'all that. But it is what it is. Hey, Misunderstood, what is up with you? Happy Tuesday. I wanted to apologize because my schedule is so off. I'm in the process of, I don't know if you techies know things like this, but I'm in the process of migrating my site to a bigger server, and I have 10 years worth of data. I always talk about that and how it's a lot. So I gotta make sure that everything is in order. But I can't still post and migrate because some data will be left on the old server. So I'm just in the process of trying to get everything in order. So that being said, yesterday I was supposed to go live and I couldn't because I was too busy, checking the site. It's just been so much going on. But anyway, I'm here now, and that's all that matters. You said you chilling with me, Misunderstood. Thank you so much for chilling with me on my lunch break. On my lunch break. This is exactly what this is. So, okay. So, a few weeks back, like I was just saying, I told y'all that Shamari DeVoe had lost her peach and, kind of left room for Kenya to snatch it back. It was kind of up in the air, will Kenya come back? It's not enough money in the budget, because I always told you how they cut people at the top to bring, more people on, because that's normally how they do every season. So Cynthia was kind of on the chopping block, but Nene actually saved her ass. Her beef with Nene saved her ass. So anyway, we can start from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Hold on, let me put a little screen share in here. Shamari will be back, but she's a friend. She does not have a peach this season, but she decided, that she would still participate in the shenanigans. What better promo is there than to be on the highest rated reality show in America, pretty much. Hey, Queen 73, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Squad is in the building. So Shamari will be getting a day rate, which means whenever she appears, she's just going to get a couple of $1,000s, if that. Some don't even get a day rate. Remember, I told y'all how a lot of the men that used to be on there, i.e. Derek J, Dwight Eubanks, Miss Lawrence, a lot of them just decided to kind of like fall back because they weren't getting day rates at some point. So it's been said throughout the course of the show that Marlo wasn't even getting a day rate until like last season or the season before when she negotiated, her contract. So that being said, last season, Shamari earned $250,000 before her peach was snatched. So this season, I don't know if she'd be making that much, a couple thousand, maybe 20 G's, 20, 30 G's. Who knows? You say you'll drink to that, Shamari. Exactly. Next up, I'm starting from the bottom to the top. We got Tanya. Tanya is still coming back for, with her friend had on. Tanya has negotiated a little bit more money as well. Tanya is an entrepreneur. She already has the skills to pay the bills, and she clearly has an agent who went in gunning for her. Like, she's gonna bring the heat. She's gonna, bring her little quirkiness to the show, which we need. We need that balance between quirky and ghetto and quirky. We need a little blonde humor every now and then. So Tanya is back, and she got a raise. She went from, allegedly, this is according to Radar Online, because they had a dollar figures. I'm not in these people's pockets, but I just know who's back. But according to Radar Online, Tanya will be receiving $150,000 this season, after making $100,000 last season. And you add all of that up, actually, like the $100,000 divided by, say, 25 episodes. What is that? Let me get my calculator out. Calculator on my phone. 100,000 divided by 22. Let's say 22. So that means she made $45 per episode, $4,500 per episode, which is pretty decent. $4,500 per episode. So when you look at it that way, I'm not gonna say it's not a whole lot of money, because $100,000 is a lot of money by any stretch of imagination. But every time she appeared on set, she got $4,500. You said Tanya needs a peach by season 13. We'll see what happens. Now, Eva Marcel got a raise, and the streets say she needed one. The streets were saying Eva was hurting. The streets was saying that Eva was hurting for the dough, and that Eva, didn't have nowhere to live, and all kind. The streets are saying a whole lot about Eva. But she's expecting her third child with her. She's a newlywed. She's expecting her third child with Michael Sterling. Well, it's her second with Michael Sterling. Her first child by Kevin McCall, her crazy ex. But that's a whole nother story. What's up, JB? I see y'all scooching in here. Saray, I see you. So Eva is back. She got a little bump in salary as well. She went from $250,000 to $275,000 for her third season. Remember, her first season she was a friend. Second season she got a peach, and this season she, I'm assuming she's keeping her peach at her pay grade. Now, let's talk about Mugshot Marlo for a second. Mugshot Marlo Hampton. Marlo got all these mugshots, but again, I digress. Marlo was well-paid friend last season. Marlo was making more money than Shamari, allegedly. That's what they say. But Marlo got all the money. She is making more money than the housewives, i.e. Eva, and don't even have peach. She was making more than Eva and Shamari last season. So this season, she's going from $275,000 in season 11 to $300,000 in season 12. Let me get my calculator back out. $300,000 divided by, let's just say 22. Yeah, that's a cute little check. $13,600 an episode. That's a good little check, Marlo. Marlo don't even have a peach, and she making 13 G's an episode. How you gonna be making more than Eva and Tanya? And Tanya's a friend, but Eva need to get her people in there to get her some more money, because how Marlo got her beat. But again, there's that. Now let's get on to the Kenya Moore situation. Y'all already know I have confirmed over and over and over again that the Grinch is back. The Grinch is back, despite what she was selling y'all, talking about, she's still in negotiations. I don't know if I'm coming back. Kenya would have came back for a Target card and some free groceries. She did not care. Kenya did not want to leave in the first place. I'm sorry, Team Twirl. I am so sorry to be all in your feelings and stuff. I already know y'all in y'all feelings. But Kenya, she was being punished for the way she acted season 10 when she was trying to hide her husband. Basically, when she got married, she said she kind of wanted to renegotiate her contract because she signed her contract. 2 or 3 weeks later, she got married. Then before filming, she was trying to kind of renegotiate, saying, if she got more money, her husband would appear and all this. Bravo didn't like that. They didn't. So, she filmed throughout the season. She would not give them any extra because, again, she had already negotiated her contract based on being a single woman. So she tried to, give them, what she agreed upon, but she really wanted more to give them her husband and everything else, or her, alleged husband, since nobody can find the marriage license. But again, I digress. So anyway, they kind of punished her the next season by not inviting her back, and she felt some kind of way. If you remember all those posts that Kenya was doing on social media, she was saying she was in negotiations and that she would be back with a peach or not at all. Well, basically, they didn't invite her back with a peach. They did the same thing they did to Shamari. They said you could come back with a day rate. If you so choose. We not kicking you to the curb, but Kenya was like, in her feelings, she was like, that's a slap in the face, same way Shamari did, but Shamari sucked it up and said, okay, I'm coming back. So here we are a year later. Cynthia got involved. Candy got involved. They were like, it's so unfair. We should see Kenya's life. And they invited her to, the Seagrams thing, and the rest is history. So Kenya's back, but she's earning peanuts compared to her season 10 salary. Kenya earned $1.5 million in season 10. Okay. $1.5 million. Now, again, I don't know if these to be our facts or not, because I don't know what, we don't be knowing what Bravo really be paying people. This is just hearsay, but a lot of the hearsay be kind of true. But she got $1 million pay cut, according to the streets. She got $1 million pay cut, which means she's coming back for $500,000. $500,000, that's a good little coin. Let me 500,000 divided by 22. She make about $22,000 an episode, $23,000 an episode. I think that that's a pretty penny to come back with. That's better than zero. She was making zero last year. So Kenya's back. Kenya pulled a Sheree. Remember I said when Sheree had came back that time that Sheree was going to come back for a bag of groceries and a Target card. Well, Kenya came back for a Target card and Neiman Marcus and, Saks Fifth Avenue. So she got a little bit more. But she still got a cut. You said Kenya tried to run her boss and got dropped. Exactly, misunderstood. Okay. Now, we all talk about Portia. The queen, Portia. Portia is now, I'm not going to say she the queen because you know who the queen is. Portia is the princess. Portia is the princess. She showed us her fairy tale relationship with somebody she didn't think she was going to be with. She got pregnant. She showed her life. She was a lot more open than people thought she would be. And that earned her a spinoff, right? So, with her spinoff, her 3-episode commercial, as Nene Leakes would say, it did pretty well, even though, the first week it was banging, and then the ratings kind of went down from there, but it was still pretty good. She's returning with a raise as well. She went from 1.25 million to 1.3 million. Okay. So Portia's, she's sitting pretty. She got her, she got her money. She got her man. She got her baby. She had her little spinoff, and now she got her queens. Okay. 1.3 million is a pretty good check. Portia's up there now. Remember, Portia used to be all the way down here with Tanya and Eva. I'm still tripping that Eva only got 200. Like, Eva, they really don't care about you. But anyway, let me keep going. Next, while there was a lot of rumors that Cynthia Bailey got a pay cut, I told y'all then that I didn't believe that. It was like she was either going to be there or she won't. I didn't, that whole thing about, Cynthia took a pay cut to come back and, she snatched her peach up really quickly. I didn't buy it, but there's that. Oops, hold on. I'm pausing. Why am I pausing? No. I might be cutting off. Hold on. I hope y'all can still hear me. Press one if y'all can still hear me, because my computer's acting up again. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me close some of these windows. That might do the trick. Told y'all I was in the process of testing my site. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff open. I got a lot of processes running. Hold on. I think I could do it now. Now that I've closed that, and I can bring the screen share back. Bam. I'm still here, Monique. Thank you. Okay, let me put Cynthia back up. Okay, so there was rumors that Cynthia had gotten a pay cut, because she's just boring. I don't want, I hate to keep saying Cynthia's boring, but she's boring. She's beautiful. She's pretty. She's low key. The beef with Nene gave her a little bit of balls and some props and all that. But do we really care about her and Mike Hill? Do we? I don't know. I mean, we're going to watch it. But apparently, she didn't take a pay cut. So in fact, she got a small raise from 1.8 million up to, a small raise of 1.8 million up from 1.75 million. And, she agreed to give more insight into her romance with Mike Hill, allegedly, for the raise. And I'm like, shoot, they had to give her no raise for that. She give us too much already. She give us everything. She give us every awkward kiss, every flower, she give us everything. So, I guess we'll see more of that. I'm hoping, that maybe, somebody, look, Peter Thomas will come back and give her a little bit something extra. That would be amazing. That would give us our life. But, who knows what may happen? Who knows? Misunderstood says Cynthia is boring. Yes, another word is dry. I like Cynthia. I really like her as a person, but I can't help but to roll my eyes every single time she brings on Mike Hill and, tries to smooch and kiss. And, they we're acting like teenagers. It's like, okay. And I want to believe in love. I want to, believe that, there's a real romance going on, but I just don't get the feels when it comes to her. I get more feels when I see Dennis and Portia on the screen than I do with Cynthia. And that's just me. But you said the relationship is awkward as siblings kissing. Misunderstood said Peter was a great housewife. Yes. Now, y'all already know we get into the big leagues when you see Kandi Burruss, honey. Kandi is a real housewife. She's really, really from the A, as Shamari would say. Is you really, really from the A? Is you really from the A? So Kandi is really, really from the A, and she brings along with her husband. She got a husband. We saw her get married. We saw Kandi have a baby. We knew she had Riley. So, it's no speculation when it comes to this marriage, except y'all keep speculating if they having threesomes and stuff, as if we really care. I mean, damn, she already on stage twerking and showing everybody her butt cheeks and all that. But again, I digress. You said she grew here. Exactly, Saray. So, Kandi comes with the shits. Kandi got the mamas. Kandi got the aunties. Kandi got a whole extended family. If y'all need some cousins, she can go over to Love and Hip Hop and pull one. Like Kandi, she brings it. Despite what people say, as far as, Kandi ain't got nothing going on. Kandi, can be boring too. She just be shooting the shit like now that I guess Phaedra is not there, because I told y'all Phaedra is not coming back. Where is Phaedra? But now that Phaedra isn't there, like, you know, Candy ain't really got no beef with nobody. Like, even Nene, when Nene was like, Candy don't matter. Like, Candy don't matter. So, you know, I gathered from that she wasn't saying that she and Candy is beefing. At the end of the day, she was saying Candy did not matter in the grand scheme of things when it came between her and Cynthia. But again, I digress. But Candy earned $2.2 million in season 11. 2.2 million, and she got a hefty $100,000 raise. $100,000 raise. Now she's getting 2.3 million, allegedly, reportedly, all those words that people got to say, because again, I don't know what's going in and out of her bank account for sure, but this is what the streets are saying for season 12. Hey, socialite in the city. Hey, so you know, Candy can't look. My thing with Candy though, Candy need that much money to pay all these extras. She got to pay Dunwood, she got to pay Carmen, she got to pay Riley, she got to pay Ace, she got to pay Todd, she got to pay Mama Joyce, she got to pay Aunt Bertha, she got to pay Aunt Nora. Candy needs her chick to help pay her extended cast of characters, honey. But she brings it, you know, if Candy born, like I said, she can bring somebody on. That being said, OG Nene Leakes is back. OG Nene Leakes is back. I know I told y'all that you know, her contract was expired. I was one of the only people to tell y'all that y'all need to pay attention because your girl be knowing the details. Okay, I don't know, like I ain't calling her up saying, girl, how much money you get, girl, how much money you making. That would be so awkward. Would you do that with anybody you know? Hey, I heard you were making $5 million this year, is that true? No, I can't do that personally. I cannot do that. I would feel so grimy if I did that. But I do be asking little bits of questions, okay? And I did ask, you know, actually, I didn't ask. Actually, she volunteered this information about the contract because she told me when we was talking about pickup letters, because you know she one of the people that I'm called, be like, girl, what about these letters? Did these pickup letters go out? And she said, I didn't get a letter. And I'm like, what? That's why I was like, Nene might not be back. She was like, but I didn't get a letter because my contract's in negotiation and I'm just negotiating my fee. But they asked me to come back, but I just need to know how much, you know, I'm going to be making, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So I told y'all that. I was like, what if Nene don't come back? What if Nene come back as a friend? You know, I'm gonna throw it all out there. What if, you know, because she was in negotiations. What if negotiations broke down? What if she decided, okay, they ain't gonna pay me enough, I ain't coming back? But, you know, apparently she did, you know, finish her negotiations for her contract. She is on board with a peach for season 12. She negotiated a 3-year deal. Most of, and let me say this, most of the housewives have contracts. Okay, some have 1 year, some have 3 years, some have 7 years. It used to be 7 years back in the day. I think now they shortened them. But basically, the contract doesn't tie you into being on the show. It gives them the option to renew you every season. So that's why every season we all the bloggers are like, you know, who got letters, who got picked up, this, that, and the third. Because every year Bravo can say, okay, we decided we don't want you this season. And then per the contract, they can't work for, you know, they have a 1 year non-compete. So there's that. So, you know, she negotiated a 3-year deal, which means, you know, for the next 3 seasons, they have the option to pick her up. First right of refusal, all of that. It's reported that Nene went from 2.75 million to 2.85 million. So she got a little $100,000 bump too. So basically, she and Candy both got, you know, a raise of the same amount according to the streets. You know, again, I don't know what's in their pockets or not. But you know, it just seems that normally their raises would be bigger. I think those two kind of didn't take as big of a raise as they normally would to allow for these other ladies to come in. And that's what it's looking like to me. Because remember, I told you they normally cut from the top, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, this time we got all of these. And, you know, I talked about it before. You know how we've been seeing Sheree hanging out with Cynthia. I think Sheree may come on for a day rate too. I think Sheree may be back for a day rate too. So that hasn't been confirmed yet, but because she's been, you know, rolling around town, you know, holding hands with Cynthia Bailey and stuff like that, is really giving me that, you know, Cynthia probably needs a friend, because Cynthia knows that Kenya's gonna stab her in the back. Cynthia already know that Kenya is with the shits. Kenya just wanted to get back by any means necessary. She used Cynthia to do it. She wanted to break up Cynthia's friendship with Nene. It happened. Now Kenya probably paying Cynthia dust. No shade, but I can see it happen. You said no Nene, no show. Exactly. So, you know, there's all of that. I know y'all were anxious to talk about it. I'll probably also talk about it on the main channel as well. But I was also looking at a lot of other stuff, like Cardi B. I just got this notice that Cardi B canceled her tour because of plastic surgery complications. I'm like, what had happened? So TMZ is reporting that Cardi B backed out of her Memorial Day weekend concert in Maryland because of her recent cosmetic surgeries. Hold on, let me pull up Cardi B's plastic surgery procedure. You know, everybody was talking about Cardi B's her stomach, and you know, she got her abs sculpted and all that. I mean, you know, I ain't mad at her, but still, it's like, dang, Cardi, you gonna stop your bag? You gonna stop your bag for get your stomach right? Well, I guess, you know, that's what most people with money do. Hey, Sonia, I see you. You said her abs. Yes, her abs. Y'all can see that. If I can make it bigger, I don't know if I can. I guess that's as big as I can make it. But yeah, her abs. And you know, we in a couple of pictures they seem pretty bruised or whatever. So basically, she was set to headline the 92Q Spring Bling Festival Friday in Baltimore, but she's backed out. Sources close to the rapper say that Cardi B is experiencing complications from her recent liposuction and breast augmentation. We're told it's gotten so bad she simply can't perform, a move her doctors had encouraged, telling Cardi she needs time to let the swelling go down and for her body to fully recover. Doctors are recommending a couple of weeks of rest and relaxation. As you know, Cardi's been extremely open about recently deciding to undergo the procedures after giving birth to baby Culture. Going under the knife didn't stop Cardi from, you know, appearing at several events, Billboard Awards, the Met Gala. She performed the other day. She performed for Fashion Nova. She was twerking on stage, all of that. She twerked at the Rolling Loud concert in Miami. She was twerking in LA. She was twerking on her Insta stories. She just been twerking. But apparently, here go another one. She was twerking right here. What she was doing right here? She was twerking. This was May 6th. I mean, she gotta be in pain. Did you see all the bruises on her back? Like, everybody noticed the bruises on her stomach. I mean, she looks good. She looks good, but you can't. That's that kind of surgery. It, you know, you feel like you've been hit in the gut. Like, you know, it's very, very painful. And so for her to, you know, still work. I guess, you know, you got to make the money. You got to make the money any way you can. Is that she needs to go to sit and sat down. Well, apparently she is. She didn't cancel the concert. So I was looking at that. That was pretty interesting, you guys. Let me see. I had some other things on the site as well. I was talking about, Cardi B talking about she wanted y'all to give her privacy when she out shopping for panties. I was like, okay, Cardi. People really be in your feelings, in their feelings, because you know, they have fans and they fans have to see them. Hold on, I see somebody's in the notification. Antoinette, I see you in the Patreon. If you click the title of the video, come over into the live chats and participate there. Hold on, let me look at my phone. See what, yep, you're asking, how can I get in the chat? Click on the title of the YouTube video and it will take you over and you'll see the chat. You know, I don't know if you're on your phone or on your computer, but you'll see the chat as soon as it switches over into YouTube. You'll be able to participate and or watch the chat, Antoinette. Hey, Just Lovely. Hey, girl, we were supposed to do our thingamajig and we still haven't done it. I don't know what's up with you. But anyway, this is my site right now. This is from I blogged yesterday, but I couldn't blog last night and today because I'm waiting for them to finish the migration. So, we talked about Trey Songz, his first pick of his son. They go, T.I. and Big Boy at Cassette in Atlanta. There's remember, I don't know, we talked about this on Instagram. Robert F. Smith, the billionaire who pledged to pay off all of the student debt of the Morehouse graduating class of 2019. We were really like, who is Robert Smith? This is a billionaire. We need to figure out who he is. Where is he? Where he go? But he's divorced and remarried. He remarried a playmate. I think I saw that on Wendy Williams yesterday. He remarried this girl who used to be I'm not gonna say she was a playmate. I don't know. She was a model or something. Caucasian lady. She looked Caucasian. Look, he's a billionaire. Caucasian women are drawn to billionaires. Us Black women, we wouldn't know a billionaire if we saw. Let me stop tripping. But props to Robert F. Smith for opening the doors to these students, these 300 and I think it was 390 students, nearly 400 students. He and his family are creating a grant so that they can pay off their student debt and they would not have to go into life bound by the debts of their education. They could further their education. They could do even more. You said what'd you say? Well, damn, why he didn't look me up? Shoot, exactly. Just Lovely. I'm like, dang Robert, here I am, right here. I am your dream woman. But again, Foxy Brown was booed off stage. Oh, Candy's Welcome to the Dungeon tour. Did y'all see? And this ain't even about Foxy Brown, but did y'all see Wendy yesterday? Wendy kind of shaded Candy's dungeon tour. Wendy was like, that ain't her kind of fun. I was like, oh, because it was really cute that Wendy even decided to come out. She said she just went for research purposes. She could not stay longer than an hour or two. She said she was gone before they booed Foxy off the stage. I'm like, dang, Wendy, why you even go? But she was just like, the whole twerking and the booty shaking and the tits hanging out. It just wasn't her cup of tea. And she decided to, roll out. She decided to roll out. But meanwhile, the whole Foxy Brown situation, she mentioned that too. She was like, everybody knows that Foxy has this issue with her hearing. Now she can't really enunciate certain words clearly and things like that. So she said, and this ain't me, this is Wendy. She said that she felt like Candy should have known, and that even during sound check or whatever, she didn't realize that Foxy was rapping off the beat. She didn't realize that Foxy couldn't rap like she used to. It was just interesting that she threw the blame on Candy, and she was like, Candy knew it was gonna be some conflict or whatever and some drama, but drama sells, and Candy knows that now. Candy knows that now from being on the Housewives all these years, and that she decided, to go ahead and do it. But let me see. Here's some of the footage. I don't know if I can play it. Let me see. Drama, but drama sales. You know that now. Oops, hold on. I can hear myself somewhere. I got something open. Oh, what do I have open? I can't find it. Hold on. I see. I know I pulled the chat out. Dang it. Oh, well, I can't play it because then I'll be echoing. And I don't want to echo. I don't want to echo. Let me close some of these windows. Oh, well, I won't play it. But if you want to see it, it is over on straightfromtheA.com. She had to actually be pulled off stage because, again, she can't hardly hear. She can't hardly hear. She couldn't see nobody waving her out. I don't know. She can't see. She can't hear. But they they took her off stage, and then Candy, went on with the concert. But Wendy cracked me up. If you go watch yesterday's Wendy show or watch a clip of it on YouTube, she was basically saying that it was too much ass and titties and all of that. You said, what was that scratching? I don't know. Foxy is dry too. Sang your baby. So yeah, but Foxy also was acting unbothered because it kind of went viral and everybody was talking about it. She can't hear, she can't rap no more. She on stage with a mask on. She got glasses on, blah, 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 blah. But the mask kind of fit into the theme of the whole dungeon thing. Candy and all of them wear those bejeweled masks and everything. So there's that. I'm not doubting her for the mask, but as far as her being pulled off stage and then the DJ playing a Lil' Kim song, which is her arch enemy. So that was interesting. But she posted a video and basically said she's still king, bitch. She's Brooklyn, all of that. So she's pretty much unbothered about the entire situation. Just lovely. What is she talking about? Did anybody want to call in? Does anyone want me to open the lines? Or, are y'all too busy at work and stuff? You said, oh no. Hold on. Oh, another thing I kind of wanted to share with you guys, some of you YouTubers, I know that we talk a lot about, I use a lot of copyright free music. Every time I go live, I love to find different music to play in my background and things like that. As a matter of fact, let me pull one up right now so I can kind of reiterate my point. And I use them because you could do a search on YouTube and actually on Google, whatever, for royalty free or copyright free music. 100% copyright free music. Basically, you want to find music that's not owned by anyone that can flag your monetized video for copyright, right? So there's several on YouTube. Actually, YouTube has a lot of copyright music in their dashboard, copyright free music in their dashboard for you to use. And there's also different channels like the audio library, YouTubers music, all that kind of stuff that you could use that actually has different versions of music that that's not copyrighted. So been the music that I use, like that little Godfather theme. It's a couple of other ones. There are a lot of rappers out there, or some up and coming rappers that use this music for their beats, because again, it's not copyrighted. They don't have to buy this beat for nobody. They can use it in their mixtape and all that. They will post it on their YouTube channel, and then they will try to claim your monetized video as theirs. And so I've been getting that a lot lately. I got 3 of them over the past weekend. And I'm like, what the hell? These rappers coming up. So look, I got this here's one from one of them. I'll show you this email I got. And I disputed it. And so this was today. It said, after reviewing your dispute, Serafront has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. First of all, it wasn't even your music. It wasn't even your music. How are you claiming my video, my hour-long video, for this 30 seconds of music that I played at the beginning that ain't even yours? And then in addition to that one, they did it 2 or 3 times. And I think, because YouTube now in the new studio editing part, you know what I'm saying? The studio editor, the new part, they have this section for copyright so that you will see if anybody used any snippet, any portion, any piece of video similar to what's in your video. Sometimes it might be a news clip that both of y'all use. Sometimes it could be all kind of things. So it's just interesting to me that there are people out there that are now trying to claim other people's videos to get money from. And I'm like, that's the new come up. That is the new come up. He tried to do that one, the Real Housewives of Atlanta one, and I think another one. And it's not the first time it's happened. And it's that person some up and coming rapper. And then maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, another up and coming rapper did the same thing. And when I Googled it, it was like that music, but that music comes from the no copyright thing. So I just found that a little bit interesting. I thought I'd give y'all that tip in case y'all use some of this copyright free music. Just know that there are people out there that will try to claim your things as their own when they use this song. When they use free music too, and gonna try to claim your free music as they free music. That's crazy. That is really, really crazy. You said getting us in trouble calling in. Oh, okay. I won't open the phone line, Saray. I understand. You said you driving off. You use that too? Yes, just like a lot of us use it. That's why I was like, what? So I gotta be more cognizant also about putting in my description that it's 100% non-copyright free music or whatever. But if you just decided just to roll with it or whatever, you wouldn't know. Like you would be like, this person is actually making money from your video. It's actually like, taking your money, because the video is still monetized. It's just that the money is going to the person who claimed the video. So they didn't snatch it down. They just claimed your video as their own. So it happened to me a couple of times. So I had to like really like pay attention to my dang emails, because a lot of times I don't be looking at my email, because this the email that I use for my YouTube channel is like a random email like Miss Brown whatever. It's not my straight from the A email. It's not my business email. It's not none of that. So unless I literally go in here, a lot of times I don't see a lot of the the YouTube thing. So that's why a lot of times I don't even know I have like a copyright claim or something until days later. And this particular one, they sent it on Friday. It was 2 of them on Friday. So I'm like, dang, what is going on? And I didn't see it till Sunday. And I put in my what do you call it? My appeal on Sunday night. And then this morning I got that they both had been released. So there are a lot of unoriginal folk, child. They sure are. Well, I won't, look, I won't keep y'all on the line. I know y'all working and stuff. I really just wanted to talk about the housewives. I do owe y'all another call in. Hopefully we will be able to get along a lot better now. Online. I'm like, shoot, I'm scared to have a call in. Shoot. I'm scared to be the moderator. I don't want to moderate no arguments. I want peace, love, and light around here, honey. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. So let me get back to my migration. Let me get back to going through 10 years worth of content, making sure all these pictures are uploading from one server to the next. Let me get back to, oh my God, this is so tedious. I need to go outside in the sunshine. You said you out driving, just lovely. Hey, misunderstood. Put up y'all aliens if y'all still in here. If I'm not alone. Am I alone? Do I have any other aliens in here? Just lovely. If you want to, we need to do our thing while it's sunny outside. We need to like drive through with the top down and the sun beaming on top of our heads and us sweating and have pit stains. Call you now. That sounds like a threat. There's a whole lot goes into having the top down. Like it's only certain times of the day when you can have the top down comfortably. It's like at like 8. Well, in Atlanta, it might be like 7:30 to 8. After about 8, when the sun come out and it's beaming, it's a wrap. Then around maybe about 6:45, 7. Because anytime other than that, man, you be in the car sweating. You be like, why did I do this to myself? Why? Nah, I'll call you. I'll call you now, just lovely. Pick up the phone when I call, just lovely. Pick up the phone when I call. Just lovely be hitting me up on DMs and stuff and be like, girl, I'll be seeing that. There you go. It's too hot now. We can drive in the shade. Let's drive in the shade. It is hot. It's like 90 degrees today in Atlanta. 90 degrees. It is too hot. It was 75 early this morning, so it is hot. It is going to be hot all day. So, well, we'll have top up and the AC blowing in. We got to figure out how we gonna film it. We got to do all of this. We got to figure out the logistics. We got to figure out where we gonna go. We need to go somewhere fun like Chipotle, because you never know who you might get if you get whoever's in front of you at Chipotle, because everybody get their food different. Uh, if we go somewhere like Burger King or Zaxby, you just getting chicken fingers or something. I want to go somewhere where it's a surprise. So we'll figure it out. Pick up the phone. Thank you to my Patreons for hanging out with me today. I will be back. And we can chit chat and talk and all of that. If you want to read the full post, it is on straightfromtheA.com. All of that. You don't have to like this video. Actually, I would prefer that you don't, but if you do, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. But a lot of times, if you like the video, it'll be in your like videos on your thing. But since it's unlisted, just let's leave it private for now. But anyway, you guys, I will see you later. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate you guys. Bye.